Hello everyone and welcome to my Legendary Duelists Sisters of the Rose booster box opening. Now I'm a little late on this, bearing in mind it came out like a week and a half ago. I just kind of completely missed its release date. I knew it was coming out kind of early 2019, I was thinking February. But this is the set that has loads of new support cards for Mai's Harpies, hence her being kind of on the cover. It's got Lunar Light cards from whoever played them in Arc V. It's got trains for Annika Boom. And one other archetype. Oh, the Black Rose Dragons, from Kiza in 5Ds. So I'm going into this basically just wanting cool cards. I quite like the look of most of the new cards. Trains are one of my favourite archetypes. Lunar Lights are definitely a good archetype to play, or a fun archetype to play. Some of the cards here really help to push that deck into the kind of the current meta. Let's hope we get some good cards. I think there's like, I've got my hands up so big. I think there's, so I'm too far zoomed in. Okay, I think there's like 8 supers and like 5 or 6 ultras per booster box. So let's just get cracking. First up, oh, Cyber Angels are in this pack as well. Okay, I don't. They're Alexis Rhodes. So you've got one from kind of each of the first generations. Ida 10, Mark of the Rose, Incarnated Machine Intro, and blimey, we start off with the Lunar Light Fusion, and that is sweet. Next Machine Angel Ritual. Interesting. Interesting cards. I'm quite happy with that Lunar Light Fusion. I'm just going to sleeve that up. Because that is a crack of a card. You basically get to use some of your Lunar Lights using monsters from your hand or field. That's basically normal ones. But if your opponent controls a monster that was special from the extra deck, you can also use one light from your deck or extra deck. So that allows you to get your Collider chip to the graveyard, and because it was sent there by a card effect, you can then kind of pop off and do all your crazy stuff. So that's a really solid card. Really, as good as being a super as well, because they're quite easy to get from these packs, whereas the ultras are obviously a tad bit tougher. Oops, I'm making a... I try and like preserve at least one good copy of each pack I have, so I have like them for record and stuff. But this one, packs are getting harder and harder to open well. Witch of the Black Rose, Lunar Light Perfume, crack of a card, Harpy Lady Sisters, so Petite Angel, and another Incarnated Machine Angel. I was not actually a Witch spell card. Cool, I thought there was. Cyber Petite Angel looks weird as a common, I've got to say. The Cyber Angels themselves don't, because they were commons in the Duelist pack, Dimensional Guardians, which are good cards. But with I don't think Cyber Petite Angel was in that pack. Oh, here's the perfect open, like the satisfaction of opening a crisp packet. What are we getting here? Ruffian Railcar. I had personal beef with this. This card killed me in a sneak peek. I should have won, but then it's 500 random 500 burn damage. Just Harpy's Hunting Ground, Harpy Lady Phoenix Formation. Again, that's weird not seeing as a common. So Angel and Cyber Egg Angel. Okay, that's a cool card, I guess. What are we getting here? Oops. I hope some of these cards makes it into Duel Links, because the Cyber Angel deck in Duel Links is fun to play, but like so many of the cards are limited or semi-limited. Because yeah, the deck was powerful when it came out, but it's not too powerful now. Being on like Paleozoic Canada can just like shut it down anyway. Bikini, ooh, sorry, Leo Dancer, Night Express Knight, Blue Cat, and Red Rose Dragon. That's a cool looking card. Again, like some of these as commons is just bizarre to me. Like, bearing in mind when they did the Duelist pack, Legendary Duelists 3 last year, they didn't put Chaos Max Dragon into like a common, and they kept that as an ultra. Some of these that have just historically always been commons, it's quite hard to say. Ooh, Harpy's Feather Rest. What's this one? I also get. Oh, okay, it is a rare, but still a bit hard to see. So what does this card do? Target 3 Harpy Ladies and a Harpy Lady Sisters in your graveyard. Shuffle them into the deck, then draw a card. That's pretty damn good. If you control, that's like put mini pot of avarice. Okay. Then if you control a level 5 or higher Harpy monster, when you activate this effect, draw 2 cards instead. For those that turn off this covers out, you cannot touch on monsters, same monsters. So basically, you shuffle back some monsters and then you draw 2. Is the play? That's pretty good. That's like, I see that being like one as a 3 of. Maybe 2 of, because it is kind of conditional that you need 3 in the graveyard, but I don't know. I don't know many of the new support cards in the set apart from some of the Lunar Light ones. But I just know that I like a lot of these archetypes. So, Elegant Egotist, which is Black Forest. Maybe there's like a new support card that searches out any Harpy spell card. 700 Ben 10. Oh my god, Ritual Sanctuary is a common. That's a bizarre. That's always been like a secret before, hasn't it? And Blooming of the Darkest Rose. Cool name. Cool art as well. Like, I've always really appreciated the Black Wave Dragons artwork. It's one of my favourite looking monsters in terms of, like, that mixes two things that you wouldn't normally associate, like a plant and a dragon mixed together, but it looks just so beautiful. It's like it just seems like the perfect card design or like art. Twilight Rose Knight. That's again a kind of cool card. It's not. I think it was a super before. Now it's common, so it's interesting. Harpy's Hunting Ground, Leo Dancer, Machine Ritual, and Machine. Sorry, Magnificent Machine Ritual Angel. No, oh my god, Magnificent Machine Angel. I don't quite understand why the Cyber Angels spell cards are called Machine Angels, whereas the monsters are Cyber Angels. Why are they not like Cyber Angel or Magnificent Cyber Angel? If someone could like explain that to me, that would be much appreciated. I probably could look it up. There's probably is some reason like on the wiki or something that it would like somehow concept. No, actually no, because Cyber Angels, you can do all the Cyber Angels with a lot of the Cyber Dragon cards, right? Because they are still like the ones that, let's say, like the cards that target like cyber cards, you can use Cyber Angels for, right? Because they say it, but I don't know why they're spelling. Maybe because they don't want to spell. Is there like a Cyber Dragon card that searches cyber spells or traps? They don't want it to be used for Cyber Angels. Maybe that's it. I don't know. What should that for us? I think we're getting something good here. Bloom of the Dark Rose and Alluring Mirror Split. Oh, this is the other Harpy Lady Ultra card, isn't it? When a Harpy Lady or Harpy Lady Sisters is destroyed by a battle, you can special on one Harpy monster from your deck with a different original name than the destroy monster. Are we meant to destroy a battle? That's a bit lame. If this card you control is destroyed by a Harpy card's effect or your opponent's card effect, take one Harpy monster and go to the better summon it. That's weird. I feel like that would be better. Like maybe especially if you crash in your main phase, or you go into one in your back phase and then main phase 2, you go crazy, pop off, and then you like pop it on your opponent's like double. Do they want? No, they don't want double cycling because that's not. I didn't see why that was an ultra. That doesn't seem that great if I'm being honest. But I haven't really played Harpies for a long time, so I don't know. Maybe that card is just amazing. Oh my god! Sorry. The sound of these packs is making, but. That's just kind of the sound they make, especially when I'm so close to the mic. Cat Dancer, Construction Train Signal Red, Ben 10, Machine Angel Ritual, and oh, that's one of the new Lunar Lights, Emerald Bird. So if he's normal or special summon, you get to send a Lunar Light card from your hand to the graveyard. Send a Collider Trick, and if you do draw on card, brilliant. That's such a good effect. And then if you send to the graveyard by a card effect, you can target one other of your level 4 Lunar Lights in your graveyard that all that's banished, except itself, push summon it in defense position, but negate its effects. Really good, like gives you free link material, draw power. It's just a cracking card, and has a lot of utility because you can also because it can also chain onto like your other Lunar Lights to get effects when sent to the graveyard by a card effect. And because it can affect ones that are banished, like you can get basically anything as long as, because normally when you banish Lunar Lights they're kind of dead. Or Panther Dance against Odyssey as a common. It was an ultra before. Shining Light Sea Spark, Elegant Egotist, Red Rose Dragon, okay, and Harpy's Featherstorm. We're getting all the Harpy's cards here. If you can control a Wind Wing Beast monster until the end of this turn, negate any monster effect your opponent activates. That's pretty good. If you control a Harpy monster, you can activate the card from your hand. Okay, if this card is in its own spell type because it only is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can have one Harpy's Featherduster from your deck over to your hand. Harpy's Featherduster is banned though, so I guess that's like, maybe it's Harpy Featherduster going to come back. I can see it coming back to 1. We got Raigeki at 1. We got Dark Hole at 2. I can see Harpy Featherduster coming back. It would kind of be crazy though if it did. Egotist. So it's gone out of focus. There we go. Special Schedule, Monk of the Rose, Waffle Railcar, and Harpy Lady Elegance. Another nice Harpy Lady card. Which one does this do? Shuffles Harpy Lady Sisters from your monster zone into the deck, then you can switch them with 3 Harpy monsters with different original names, 1 each from your hand, deck, and graveyard. Okay, that's pretty good. But you need the Harpy Lady Sisters out. For the rest of the turn, after you card results, you cannot switch on monsters, take 1 monsters. Okay. If this card you control is destroyed by a Harpy's card effect or your opponent's card effect, and 1 Harpy monster from your deck's hand. I'm kind of liking that they all have this kind of effect that if they're popped, you can do something. It's quite nice though. In that card, I probably would just use it effect because you can basically trade 1 monster for 3, and then you can still just summon like crazy big Link wind monsters. It's a shame that the Harpy Link monster isn't in this pack. I was really hoping it would be. You know, Panther Dancer, Train Signal Red, Collider Chick, Brink Card, Cyber Egg Angel, and Lunar Light Serenade Dance. Now this isn't that great because Lunar Light traps you don't really play traps on Lunar Light because you're sort of a go big for kind of big OTK FTK things. When a fusion monster is fusion summoned to your field, except in damage, you can target one of those monsters, apply this effect in sequence, especially on the Lunar Light token. Okay, and to your opponent's field. Oh, just so you can crash into it. Okay. That target gains 5 for each one of your opponent's cards. Draw my fish, you can bench yourself and engage it. Send one card from your hand to the graveyard, and if you do, special one from your deck. You can get this one. I think there's a card that lets you dump Lunar Light from your deck to the graveyard. Basically, if this card's in the graveyard, it's good. You're not going to use its on-field effect, but you can dump to the graveyard. Maybe like Foolish Burial Goods and stuff. Sorry, I should be doing this on camera, shouldn't I? What's the point of doing a video if you're not going to open the packs on camera? Oh my god, Black Rose Dragon's comment is not good. Which of the Black Rose, Blue Rose Dragon, Incarnated Machine Angel, and Harpy Perfumer. This card name becomes Harpy Lady on the field and graveyard. If he's normal or special summoned, you can add a spell trap from your deck to hand that specifically cards Harpy Lady exists in its text. Okay, yeah, there is a Harpy spell trap searcher, fair enough. If you have a level 5 or higher, when you actually you can also add a second card. A second such card with a different name from the first. You're going to use it. Okay. That's interesting. I've never actually heard that wording or seen that wording before. Second such card. I guess it covers the basis and it's like quick. Another Black Rose Dragon at the top. So then you get a 10. Try Burst of Spark. Dark Rose Fairy. Kind of cute. You'll notice that I'm not reading the effects of the machine of the Cyber Rangers and the Black Rose Dragon cards because I honestly don't care so much for those two. I'm in this for the Harpies, the Lunar Lights, and the Trains. Cat Dancer, Machine Angel Ritual, Collider Chick, Black Garden, and Dark Rose Fairy again. Getting all the Dark Roses at the moment. See, I don't open booster boxes where I do like one side first and the other side next. I can just do it in like a random order. So it kind of comes unclear, like, because I know somebody would like buy a booster box and then split it between themselves and the brother, like by the half point, or themselves and their sibling. I shouldn't specify a brother because you know you could be girl and playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Especially, well, I shouldn't say these are archetypes used by prominent female characters in the anime. So this is more, I don't know. Then it's going to the weeds, I suppose. This is more tailored for. I don't know. I forget that I was just stopped talking before I dig myself into a hole. Zucchini, Twilight Rose Knight, Signal Red, Harpy Lady Elegance, and Cyber Angel Izana. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, that is a cool bit about it. It looks like sort of one of the Hindu kind of gods. The Hindu kind of gods. The Hindu gods. Yeah, alright, let's try and get this right. It actually looks kind of cool. There you go. It's just all kind of all crazy. It's got multiple arms. So yeah, that's a pretty good card, I think. Something with Machine Angel. So if you switch someone, you make your opponent send one spell trap card they can put away card. That's like the Kini, right? When the second month card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can have its effect. You can attack one of the opponent's monster again. Once per turn, when you're that's not a once per turn effect, so you can destroy every monster basically. Once per turn, when your opponent has a card effect that targets a Cyber Angel, which monster you control. You can shuffle one, which monster from grave and attack, and you destroy one card your opponent says. It doesn't negate it, but it can. Okay. And I can see that having some practicality. And also the fact that you can keep on crashing into your opponent's monsters and destroying them. It's quite useful because Ida 10 can boost its. If you tribute Ida 10 to summon it, its attack will be 3,500, which is pretty high and enough to kind of deal with most things. Hunting Ground, Cat Dancer, Witcher Sanctuary, Gustav Max, and Saber Dancer. Saber Dancer is one of those cards that isn't like perfect. He's not. It's not the fusion card that's going to break Lunar Lights, as I think many people were hoping, because it's not insanely good, but it is pretty damn good. So it needs 3 Lunalights, and must be fusion summoned, so you can't special summon it from the graveyard or summon it through other kind of sneaky ways. Gains 200 attack for each beast barrier monster that is banished during the graveyard. So that's pretty good. It can kind of stack up its attack nicely. Your opponent can't target this card with card effects. That's again really nice, really good protection. It's not completely unaffected, so it's still like vulnerable to things that affect multiple cards without targeting, and also things that affect single cards that don't target. But during the main phase, you set the train out. This card was sent to the graveyard. You can banish it from the graveyard, then target a few monsters you control. Gains feels and attack until the end of this turn. That's quite useful for putting your big monster up to like the strongest attack. But the fact that you can't use it at the turn it's sent to the graveyard means you can't like extra Foolish Burial into it, which is a shame. But I think maybe if you could extra Foolish Burial into it, then you could just create a monster that's just too powerful, like really quickly, and you can just OTK without any like chance of your opponent having any comeback response. Is what I meant to say. Magnificent Machine Angel, cool. I figure we're about halfway through, and I'm running a lot slower than most other pack opening channels. I know that, but like I want to talk about these cards. Ben 10. Always. Speaking of wanting about the cards, anyone remembers to show Ben 10? That's all I can think of with this card, basically. Mark of the Rose, Transversely Spark, Machine Angel Ritual, Incarnated Machine Angel. Wait, was that pack all? Right. There's lots of spells in this pack, in this set. A hell of a lot of spells. I'm surprised they didn't reprint. I don't think Black Sheep is in this pack. I think Collider Chick is, and Blue Cap. I don't think Black Chick is in this pack. Not Black Sheep, sorry, which is surprising given how good it is. Right, Perfume. Oh, there's Yellow Martin. That's the other Lunalight new card. So if it's in the hand or graveyard, you can target one Lunalight card you control that accepts it itself, return it to the hand, and if you do, special summon itself in defense position, but banish it when it leaves the field. If you sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can search a Lunalight spell attack from your deck to your hand. So those are 2 really good effects. Because it can bounce any Lunalight from your field to your hand. So you can do that with like Black Sheep, and then you can discard Black Sheep, and then also you can get cards back to your hand that you can then discard to summon Emerald Bird, or that you can send to the graveyard with Emerald Bird's effect. So it's sort of a nice kind of recursion and allows you to loop certain cards. And if you do special in defense position but banish it when it leaves the field, that's fine. You can recover your banish anyway. And then if you send to the graveyard by a card effect, you just search that Lunalight spell attack, which is insane. You know what we're going to do? We are actually going to finish off this side of the box first. There are 6 packs. Let's just do these 6 next. I do quite like these Legendary Duelists booster boxes because you get 36 packs, and that is kind of satisfying to open as opposed to 24. But the fact that Frozen Rose. So the fact that each pack is only 5 cards, well, I suppose it makes up for that. Like you'll get on the same cards, I guess. Remember, what does Frozen Rose do? So one face-up monster you control to the graveyard to play this effect depending on the type it had in the field. Plant. During the end phase, draw 2 cards, then discard 1. Non-plant. Add a level 4 letter plant from your deck to your hand. Okay. That can be used in quite a lot of different decks, actually, because quite a few decks have like a little plant splashable engine. So, and hell, you can use it. Yeah, you can use that in like if you're splashing the Predator Plant engine in, sacking one monster isn't too bad, and you can search yourself a Predator Plant. That's pretty cool. Leslie Spark, Ben 10, Perfume, Nabity Sister Cyber Egg Angel. I like that card. I don't know why it's called Frozen Rose, because it's not really freezing, it's much more should be like a Draw Rose, I don't know. Hope's Underground, Snowball Hustle, also Elegant Egotist, Wish the Black Forest, Weird Rose Dragon. I mean, I guess I'm quite lucky that I wasn't particularly... Well, I did want some of the new train cards, but you know... I've ended up with most of the half the new cards and most of the Lunalights, so I suppose that's fine. Witcher Sanctuary, Panther Dancer, Elegant Egotist, Harpy Lady, was it Elegant, and Harpy Oracle. What does this one do? Once Harpy Lady within the graveyard, you can use each effect once per turn. If you can follow a level 5 or higher Harpy monster, you can special summon it from your hand. That's pretty darn good. And if he's normal special summon, you can add 1 spell attack from your deck, from your graveyard. Sorry. Ooh, That's really interesting. Draw hand that specifically lists the card Hyper Lady Sisters in its text during the end phase. I like it though. It's still pretty good. I mean, still very good, really. It's got the classic 1300, 1400 stat line of the original Hyper Lady, which is also nice. Do all of the Hyper Lady, like level 4 lows, have that stat line? I don't actually know. It'd be interesting to check. I am honestly surprised that they decided to reprint some of the Cyber Angels in this pack, because they've added a few new cards, but they only reprinted them recently in Dimensional Guardians. Oh, Black Rose Dragon, Legendary Duelists. We've literally got like very few of the training cards. How many packs are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 packs. That looks a lot. It looks a lot less than 9. But then with these 5 card packs, they are quite small, so it's hard to see. It's hard to know like how well you're doing. Oh, classic Angel 10, Leo Dancer, Hyper Lady Elegance. I think we've got a playset of Elegance, which is kind of cool. I'd like to get a playset of both of the Lunalite rare cards, the Yellow Marten and the other guy, whose name I've forgotten. I don't think Yellow Marten and Emerald Birds. That'd be really good to get. Night Express Knight, Ruffian Railcar, Super Petite Angel, Special Angel, Red Rose Dragon. But you know, you can't get everything from one booster box that you want. That's just a fact. Hustle Rustle, Express Knight, Egotist, Dark. Oh, Dark Rose Fairy again. How are we actually doing for supers? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 supers and 4 ultras. So usually you get like 8 supers and like 5 or 6. So we could be looking at like 4 cards in all these packs. That's what I've seen from other pack openings. I don't think that's like... I think that's slightly higher than average. I think you're supposed to only get 5 ultras, but I've seen some people get 6 quite often. That goes Happy Lady Sisters. Oh, excellent. Second Yellow Marten. So what we're wanting from these 5 packs are 1 more Yellow Marten, 2 more Emerald Birds, and anything really, I suppose, would be the coolness. Panther Dancer, Ada 10, Ben 10, Kaleido Chick, and sorry, Emerald Bird, not Kaleido Chick. And here we go. Here we go. Finally, one of the train cards. Barrage Blast. You can select any number of materials from machines as you control and tap that many cards in the field to destroy them. If a machine exceeds you control, is draw a battle or a card effect when this card is in the graveyard. Balance it in one machine is input damage when equals with balance monsters rank times 200. That's pretty good as an effect. I like that. I rate that card like 6 out of 7 out of 10 because it's slow again. It's hard for me to say because I prefer trap cards to hand traps just because I think it's a lot fairer of a game when you have to commit things to board. But trap cards are just so inherently slow in the current Yu-Gi-Oh! Which century? So Angel and Merciful Machine Angel. So that's like Vishnu, isn't it? So keeping up with the Hindu theme. It's funny because it wouldn't necessarily said that the older Cyber Angels were particularly sort of Hindu-like or in their design, but these new ones definitely are. Actually, that is Zana. Makes sense. God, 3 more packs. What can we get? Black Garden, Harpy Queen, Blue Rose Dragon, so Angel Dakini, Blossoming of the Darkest Rose. That's a cool name. It's funny because I never really thought that Black Rose Dragon would actually get support because it's such a kind of odd card in that it either destroys the whole field and then it sort of revives your plants. Well, we're not getting a playset of all the Lunalite rares. So hopefully we can get one of them in this, and let's go for another ultra or another super. For some good cards. Blue Cat, Ritual Sanctuary, Night Express Knight, Blue Rose Dragon, and Dark Rose Fairy. Now he must have got like 5 or 6 Dark Race Fairies. That's a bit annoying. So we ended up with 7 supers. The Lunalight 7-Eyed Dance, Cyber Angel Izana, Saber Dancer, Happy's Feather Storm, Harpy Oracle, Lunalight Fusion, and Merciful Machine Angel. Wait, there was 3. Yeah, okay. And then for our Ultras, we got 5 Ultras. Barrage Blast, Harpy Perfumer, Alluring Mirror Split, Harpy's Feather West, and Frozen Rose. No, not a bad box if I'm being honest. I mean, I got most of the Lunalight cards I wanted. I got 2 Emerald Birds and 2 Yellow Martins. I got the Fusion card, although I probably would have to pick up another couple. But yeah, we got some pretty nice cards. I'm really happy with that. I generally think this is my favourite of the Legendary Duelist booster boxes, or the Legendary Duelist packs, because it's got like 5 archetypes that I actually kind of like, all of them. Because Harpies are just classic and they're just fun, and Wind Beast, that's always appeals to me. We have Cyber Angels, which are a cool little ritual deck. I can dig them. I think they're more suited to Duel Links than real Yu-Gi-Oh! I think they're better in the smaller deck. Or obviously, lots of decks are smaller with 20 cards, but I don't think they've got enough cards to kind of sustain themselves for really a long game. But I don't know. I don't really know their new support cards that well, so maybe they're suddenly just amazing now. Black White Dragon cards, again, I think it's just a very odd choice for an archetype, but I think I can dig it. I like the design of these sort of rose dresses on these characters and stuff like that. I'm really annoyed really sad that I didn't get the Black White Dragon, the ultra rare synchro, Witch of the Black Forest. No, not Witch of the Black Forest. It already exists. There's like is it Witch Maiden of the Black Forest or something like that, who has an absolutely gorgeous artwork. I would have loved that. I mean, she should be a ghost artwork if I'm being honest. Anna Kaboom's trains are always fun to play. And Rada would be happy, so that's pretty nice. What's the other archetype? Lunalights, duh. That's like one of my favourite archetypes of all time, because they're pretty cool. Awkward silence. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, consider giving a like, whatever, blah blah blah. Bye.